Yeah, sometimes when you're down there, luck or the rub of the green or whatever it is doesn't go your way. But did this result highlight perhaps how quickly Leicester need to move to find a replacement for Brendan Rodgers?
Again, we talk about this knee-jerk reaction to find someone. You would have thought that the board have had someone in place. They would have thought about Brendan's performance or the team's performance over the past weeks and months and teed that up. So it's quite interesting when we hear that there's these long searches for the replacement. You know, they should have done their due diligence. Any blue chip company would have had someone or headhunted someone in place if the managers in employment and they can get them out of the contract. But it's going to be interesting. I think this weekend, we mentioned earlier that it's going to be absolutely crunch game against Bournemouth. I think if they win that, they get out of the bottom three and then they look upwards. You see the performance last night. Harvey Barnes was brilliant. That goal was top draw. He needs to put in performances like that to the rest of the season. But yeah, again, it's who's the right candidate to go in there? Who is going to go into that poison chalice of trying to keep them up in eight or 9 games? If they don't, then you've got that long slog in the Championship and trying to get promotion straight away. It's a very difficult job. Someone will take it, but you know, he's getting the right man for the job.
Yeah, and maybe that's the thing, because we reported yesterday that Leicester's ideal scenario was to appoint a new, in their words, substantive manager in the summer, review the coaching setup. But I guess their choice of manager, if they were to be relegated, is a completely different choice, or the pool that they're fishing in is a completely different one than if they stay in the Premier League. So, but does a manager come in thinking, hang about, I could get relegated in a few games' time, but it's not going to be my fault, and then I'm fighting a Championship promotion battle instead of a Premier League campaign?
So then you've got to look at candidates that are proven in the Championship, that have got teams up, can handle the workload, put a squad together that can handle the workload in the very tough, demanding Championship. So difficult questions, but you know, if they can manage to stay up, you know, my personal opinion would be someone like Rafa. He might not like that, but going in there with a project with those players and rebuilding that club, give him a few quid to spend in summer, I think that would be a good fit for him. Yeah,
his CV would fit both scenarios. The other name in there, it seems Graham Potter, not now, seems to be the message. The other name in there, Jesse Marsh. Would you like that one?
Well, Jesse Marsh or Potter? I think Graham Potter is certainly not going to look at anything until next season anyway. Jesse Marsh, I mean, get him in short term. Saw what he done with Leeds. Can he get that? What I've said, you don't want to do a knee jerk, but can he get that bounce, new manager bounce for a couple of games, which could just lift Leicester up and away from trouble? He could be a fit, but a long-term project for me is how Leicester go forward.